Oh, yeah. I've learned my lesson well. You can't please everyone, so you just got to please yourself. Whoa, 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 it's all right now. Oh, yeah, I'm loving every minute of it. Are you guys getting ready for net time? I'm just about there. 2 minutes to net time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hello, who we got out there? Mike, is that you already? Top of the day to you, my friend. What's going on? You know, I gotta get it copied down so I can read it to everybody. Is that you, Mike? Or is that somebody new? Must be somebody new or not. Oh, it's Trump. Hey, hey, how you doing there, Mr. Trump? Well, I don't know if he's got or not, but he's probably the best candidate on the book so far again. All right. All right. Well, thank you. Welcome. It's good to see you here tonight, man. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of things to do and get down with. We also, Rob is the name. Okay, Rob, I'm going to write that. Rob. This isn't like redheaded Rob, is it? From like the meeting? Rob Carl's dad, Rob? Oh, okay, okay. Well, make sure. Gonna say, hey, hey, that's a good way to hide. I don't think I would have came up with that one. Anyway, hopefully you had an awesome week. Hey, Mike, almost home. All right, that means he's on the telephone. Okay. Well, we can try to wait for you there. Yeah, I'll try to hold back everything that can be held back. Just if anybody's got a clue, it's 7 o'clock already. Hey, hey, how you guys doing tonight? What's going on? KD0JNQ out here in Davenport, Iowa. Net Control. Big Steve. Want to thank y'all for coming. But first things first, we got to find out, is there anybody out there who's needing emergency assistance immediately? Do we have anybody with emergency assistance needs immediately? Give me a call out. We'll get you somebody there right away. KD0JNQ. It's all about you. Let's go. All right. Well, I wish I would have known that. We would have had you on here a little earlier. Would have sang something like "Happy Birthday to you, Dad. Happy birthday to you." Yeah, there we go. Now I'm getting back on the radio. All right, top of the day. How y'all doing? KD0JNQ Steve for the 7 p.m. on the 146 700. That's 600 off. 77 hertz tone. We'd like to say thank you for coming to the 2 meter of the Quad City Swap and Jab Net. We're going to figure out how many years this has been now, because it's been a while. So we want to thank you for coming in. What I want to do first is I just want to go over and review a few things with the net list first. Well, yeah, we'll do the net list first here real quick. It'll only take me a minute, okay? Here we are. We've got on Thursday night at 8 o'clock, we've got the ARRL net, the Aries net. ARRL. No, the Aries net, not ARRL net, but the Aries net. That's at 8 o'clock with Corey, CVR, and like to take and welcome you all there. That's on the 146880 at 600 off with a PL tone of 77.0. So you're all welcome there. Then there comes Friday night. There's Roger in the great right-hand side. Mr. John, they're on the 147315. And they're going on digital narrow. Okay, y'all, that's digital narrow. There's no need for a PL, only for 600 off on that digital narrow frequency. That's on the Fusion side of living. Then there comes to Sunday night. There's us here on the 146 700. Already announced that at 7 p.m. We start sharp. Then we go down here to 7:30 to the 145 430 at 600 off with a 100 hertz tone. That's up in Clinton. That's the Clinton net. And I'm going to let the repeater do its thing. So we'll let it reset here, and then I'll come back. Okay, then at 7:45, 7:45, at 146 475 is the Weathers Aries Simplex Net, emergency broadcast Simplex Net. And we do that just to see how many people we can get on Simplex, just in case something would happen that wipes everything else out. Okay? And that's 145 or 146 475. And there's no offset, no PL tone on that one. Then at 8 o'clock is officially the W0BXR Radio Club's net. They check in at 8 o'clock on the 146 880 at 600 off, 77.0 tone. So that's that one. Now, y'all, I'm not real sure. Been trying to come up with a question of the day. I used to do this every week, and I used to have it 2 days after I started the net. I want you all to just let me know what you think about that idea and if you'd all be willing to participate. If not, well, we'll have another way. Oh, there's one other announcement I forgot that definitely has to be made. So please let's let the repeater reset, and this one definitely has to be made right away. Okay. The 51st Annual Davenport Radio Amateur Club W0BXR Hamfest Flea Market Computer Show comes Saturday, August 27th at 2022 at the Iowa National Guard, 53rd West Kimberly Road, Davenport, Iowa. And again, that's on Saturday, August 27th. Now, if you buy tickets in advance, they're $8. $10 at the door. Let's see. Prize stub. You get prize stub. It doesn't. Oh, here it is. Tickets inside. Conditioned building, $10. Air conditioned outside. $5 per vehicle for just doing tailgating. Okay, and it looks like it's a $10 table. Yeah, tables inside are conditioned, air conditioned building, $10 each. So if you're wanting to set up and sell something, it's going to cost you $10 on the inside. On the outside, it'll cost you $5. So it's all up to you on how you want to do it. We just ask that you come and have a good time. Now, what we're going to do is just start it all over. How about in Scott County? Bring it on in. Scott County. It's all about you. KD0JNQ. Let's go.
This is N0RHS. No traffic. Good evening, Steve and the net.
Good evening, John. Hey, thanks for coming in, man. We'll get back with you in a little bit. We've missed you there for a little while that you haven't been here. Thanks for coming in. I think you even text messaged me. I couldn't remember though. Now, was I supposed to phone you back? You'll have to let me know. We'll get that done right after the net. Anyway, how about it? Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? Bring it on in. KD0JNQ.
KE0OUO, Andrew, Davenport.
No traffic, Steve.
AEO, is that what it was? AEO, Andrew? Is that who that was? I got that one first, I think. Let me know if I got it right. KE0AEO.
King Edward 0, Ocean, KE0OUO.
OUO. Well, okay. Well, you're new here, aren't you, Andrew?
I just moved up here about a month ago. Figured I'd go ahead and get the radios program coming to you on an XTS 5000 portable. I got a lot of my P25 equipment.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you what we're going to catch up with you in a little bit because we love newcomers and we want you to come and get to know everybody here in the Quad Cities on the 700 repeater. That's basically what this is all for, is just so we can get to know each other better. So we're going to come back to you in a little bit, Andrew. Thanks for coming in, man. I better make sure I got this written down so I can tell what it is. How about it? Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? Bring it on in. KD0JNQ.
KD0ZOBJIM. What's up, Steve?
Hey, not too much, Jerry. Thanks for coming in, man. Look, everything's looking good this week. It's a little better. Got a little different attitude against things this week, so thanks for that. We'll catch up with you in a little bit, Jerry. Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? KD0JNQ.
This is AE0IT, Mike in Long Grove. Good evening, Steve and the net.
Oh, you made it home then, Mike?
Yes, sir, I just walked in the door.
Oh, well, I was going to say, boy, that sounds pretty good for being almost in Pontiac. Oh, okay, anyway, thanks for coming in, Mike. We'll catch up with you in a little bit. How about it? Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? Bring it on in. KD0JNQ.
This is KF0CBR, Corey, and I'm on the west end of Davenport tonight. Alternate QTH.
When you say alternate, does that work?
Allegedly.
Okay, man. I was just curious because I was going to say, if you're driving by, stop on in. I wanted to talk to you a little bit, but I hadn't gotten to it yet. All right. Well, we'll get hold of you one of these days here real soon. I just want to talk to you here a little bit. Anyway, we'll go on. Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? Bring it on in, guys. It's all about you. Let's go.
Zero WWM. This is Tom in Davenport.
Okay, was that KD0, Tom in Davenport?
Kilo Bravo Zero Whiskey Mike.
All right. Whiskey Mike, I know you. I got to remember who. We'll come back to you in a little bit, Tom, and we'll catch up with you. Whiskey Mike, KD0JNQ. We're just going to look around for a few more people. Do we have some more Scott County check-ins? Bring it on in.
Liz. BC0OYK, Rob in Davenport.
Mr. OYK, Rob Davenport. Thanks for coming in, man. We'll look to hear from you in a little bit, and it'll be exciting because I'm just excited about the next couple of weeks. All right, who else do we have out there in Scott County? How about it? Can you raise your hand or drive through my door? One of the two. Bring it on.
This is Kilo Foxtrot Zero, Charlie Yankee Quebec F0 CYQ DJ in the middle of Bettendorf. No traffic. Good evening, Nut.
Good evening, DJ. It's nice to hear from you again, man. I get so excited when I hear you. Anybody who just knows me from being clear across the place like you were, just kind of awesome. So it makes this all worthwhile. So thanks for coming in, DJ. We'll look forward to hearing from you in a little bit. How about it? Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? Bring it on in. KD0JNQ. All right. Here, I'm trying to get my calendar up because I just realized what today is. Wow. Okay, we'll have to get that announcement in here too. Since it looks like we've made it through Scott County, and just before I go any further and then everybody gets a chance to leave, a week from tomorrow, okay, the 1st of August is here already, and that makes it the W0BXR Radio Club meeting. So what I want to do is invite you there. I believe it's at the Bettendorf Library again this week or this month. And that will be 1 August, a week from tomorrow, y'all. So if y'all can make it, it's at 7 o'clock, and you'll be able to come in there and have a pretty good time. There's a lot of good radio people there. So thank you, and let me come in with that one. What I'm going to do is just skip right on by that then. We're going to go right on into Clinton County. How about it, Clinton County? You there? KD0JNQ. Made it through Clinton County. Let's head on down to Cedar County. How about it, Cedar? All right. Muscatine. Made it through Cedar. How about it, Muscatine County? Muscatine County, are you there? KD0JNQ?
AV0ZK, John. Muscatine, no traffic.
All right, KD0VK. Thanks for coming in, John. Appreciate it, man. And we'll catch up with you in a little bit if you're here. We got you pretty strong that time. Thanks for coming around, man. Do we have any other Muscatine County check-ins? KD0JNQ. All right, looks like we've made it through Muscatine County. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go right on over across the river to Rock Island County. How about it, Rock Island County? Bring it on in, KD0JNQ. All right. It looks like everybody's having a good time in Rock Island County, so we'll move right on down to Henry County. How about it, Henry County, Illinois? Bring it in. It's all about you. Okay, made it through Henry. How about it, Mercer County? Is there somebody out there in Mercer County? KD0JNQ. All right. Huh. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with my radio. We made it through all of them. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to start up here at the top. Right up here in Scott County, Iowa. How about it? N0RHS, Mr. Right Hand Side. Bring it in. It's all about you. Let's go.
Good evening, Steve and Lynette. This is N0RHS. Not much going on here, Steve. Just playing around a little bit on the computer. Kind of kicking back. Sort of had a bad day yesterday. Took a little spill, but just a little sore today. That's major. But other than that, things are going good. I'll give it back to you, Steve. KD0JNQ and 0RHS.
All right, John. Sorry to hear about the spill. There's a little something, John, I got here because everybody knows I'm a little disabled and handicapped too. And it's something John Wayne said. It says, courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway, and finding out that life is really just life, and it can be beat by a little effort. John, my prayers go out to you, my friend. Thank you for just being the man that you've been, especially here on the net. I appreciate it. And helping me grow and get to be a better person, too. You're like every one of the people out here, and you're all special, and you've all taught me that. I want to really thank you, but I really want to encourage John with it, too. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate you all being my friend. But, John, right now it's just to encourage you. Thank you. All right. What we're going to do next is we're going to come up with Jerry. How about a KD0? You. Oh, man, Jerry, I can't believe I wrote it down wrong. ZOV. Bring it on in, man. It's all about you.
This is KD0ZOV. Well, I'm just sitting around watching TV quite a bit. We get out of the house for a little bit. Other than that, it's just been just too hot for me some days, so I have to just try to take it easy. And it was good to see you at Thiesen's that other day.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess I'm going to back it out. So we'll try to see you at the Hamfest when I go. And this KD0. Back to you, Steve.
All right, Jerry, and that's Tyson's. It's Tyson's. It's the same as pronouncing it the same way you would the meatpacking company. We're just the farm and store. Y'all, there's something I want to say here, too. And I'm putting special check marks in front of names. Jerry's wife is struggling with cancer, too, and she could use your prayers. We got John, who's just struggling and trying to walk again. He could use your prayers. You got me, who's just struggling. I could use them. And I just wanted to tell you that these people are very special people, especially in my life. So if you do remember, man, just give them a call or whatever it takes. A prayer here and there, and even suit them fine to help them make it from day to day. I know how tough it can be. So I just wanted to say that and encouragement for all of us. Thank you, Jerry, for coming in. I strongly appreciate it. Next, I'm going to move right on into AE. I wrote IT. I forgot it's one. AE1IT, right, Mike? KD0JNQ. It's all about you.
KD0JNQ. No, I'm on the Iowa side. It's AE0IT. Anyway, yeah, I'm a man of deep faith. So is my wife. We'll definitely be praying. Aside from Sunday, she has a couple of prayer groups she goes to during the week, and she'll add you guys, anybody who's needing prayer in our ham group to her list. I had a 300-mile plus round trip, went into a birthday party celebration. My stepmom actually turns 85 today. My dad turns 85 next Sunday. So we all celebrated both of theirs today. It was a long drive, a lot of windshield time. Glad to be back home and talking to a great group of guys here on the radio. We'll turn it back to you, Steve. KD0JNQ, AE0IT.
I'm not sure, Mike, if you got my phone number. I'll tell you what. If you take and text message me your mom's phone number, I'd sing her happy birthday tonight. I'll give her a call. Next week, I'll give your daddy a call. I'll sing him happy birthday. That'd be kind of awesome, I guess. But that's just your priority. If you don't, just let me know, and I'll type it in here in a little bit if you want to do that. Ain't nothing but a thing. I'll give you my number. Anyway, just a thought. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, to a man who's taken on a lot of wanting to build the emergency broadcasting system and a few other things in our area, our Aries director, KF0CBR, Mr. Corey, bring it on in, man. Let us know what life's treating you with. KD0JNQ, it's all about you.
Oh, hey there, Steve and Annette, everybody out there. It's good to hear you guys on. Hopefully you got a good copy on me here, cross-banding in a tin can. Yeah, it's been working. Life's been expensive. Camper window hopefully gets fixed here over the next week. But yeah, we've just been busy. Not a whole lot to report. Working and sweating. It's been quite busy at work also. So anyway, I'll leave you with that and let you keep moving along here. But it's good to hear everybody on here, and I'll be listening. KF0CBR.
All right. Thanks for coming in, Corey. Gosh, it's a pleasure hearing from you all the time. I enjoyed meeting you out at your house the other day and sitting and talking with the kids and all. That was just top notch for me. Let me see here. I'm trying to get this number back in here too. There you go, Mike. Let's see. I'd like to just thank you for doing the things that you're doing. It's so highly commendable. Next, what I want to do is we got Corey. I'm going to move into Tom. Did I get Jerry? Or not Jerry, Andrew. Yeah, I got Andrew, didn't I? My eyes are going bad. I got to get my glasses up off the floor. What we're going to do first is we're going to come right on in here and we're going to get KB0WWM Tom. And then we're going to come back around here for the other. Tom, you bring it on in because I know the Whiskey Mike. I know that call. So let us know. Hey, how you doing, man? What the world you got going on and all that other good stuff for a first timer? KD0JNQ. Well, it looks like Tom moved on. So what we're going to do is we're just going to roll back up and we're going to see if Jerry's in here. Let me get this one here on. Or Andrew, not Jerry. Andrew. KE0OUO. Bring it on in. Oscar Uniform Oscar. Mr. Andrew, how in the world are you doing? Sounds like you're new to the community. So come in and let us know as much about you as we can know, from first dogs, firstborn to boats, cars, and whatever else. And especially if there's a sweet lady in your life. KD0JNQ, it's all about you. Okay, it looks like Andrew moved on too. So next we're going to come right on down. Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob, how in the world are you doing? KC0OYK. How's it going with the Hamfest? Do you need people to sign up or you want to announce? What do you got going on for us? KD0JNQ, get her done.
Hello, Steve and the net. This is Rob, KC0YK. Yeah, Steve, we can talk about that at the meeting on August 1st about getting people established. I know I've got a few people that have already said that they will be there, but we can talk about that at the club meeting on August 1st. Otherwise, had a great week. I'll turn it back to you, Steve, KC0YK.
All right. Thanks a lot for coming in, Rob. Appreciate it. We'll look forward to hearing from you next week. Thanks for coming in, man. What we're going to do next is we got KF0CYQ. Mr. GJ, bring it on in, my friend. It's all about you. Let's go.
Steve and Annette. Yeah, good evening. Not really a whole lot going on here. What I would like to say, though, is appreciate your kind words and thoughtfulness for those that are struggling with illnesses and that. I have a wife that's doing the same thing, and always appreciate anyone that's open and free to offer their assistance by way of prayer or any other way. So it's a great thing, and good thing for the community as well. I'm just basically, I'm taking a weekend off from retirement just so I can kind of, just gather up some strength for next week and go back at it full strength. So that's about it for me. Have a good evening, everybody. 7 threes.
I'm going to tell you what, Mr. DJ, there's one thing I've learned in life. To walk away from the Lord is not a wise thing, and he has promised to do all that he can do. Not always cure what we think should be cured or done the way we think we should do it, but he's always there to comfort and help us to move on in a day-to-day pattern. So thank you for letting us have that privilege with what you said, because I got you written down here. And I'm going to hand your name with your wife to my wife because she likes to pray daily for people, just especially in cancer and that kind of thing. And thank you so much for letting us know that we do consider that and keep all of that in mind for our friends. Appreciate it. I'm not sure if John is here yet, but KD0YK, John down there in Muscatine, bring it in. Tell us how you're doing, my friend. KD0JNQ. All right. John's a little missing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, that's all I got. I'm just going to see, do we have any late check-ins? Do we have any late check-ins?
F0. HLH, calling Davenport, no traffic.
All right, Carl, thanks for coming in. And the only pressure I'm going to put you under is if you do have anything, let me know. If you don't, we'll count to 3 and then we'll just move on. KD0JNQ, it's all about you. All right. Well, it looks like Carl's there. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. What I'm going to do next is just call out again. Do we have any other latecomers? Any latecomers? KD0JNQ.
Break.
we more call that CQ here, but go ahead there, break.
Oh, this is KE0OUO. My XTS 5000, the battery kind of went a little belly up. So I figured I'd switch to the good old Kenwood and hop in there and say hello again.
Well, Andrew, I'm glad you came in because we were calling back for you. And there's some things we need to know. Where are you from? Where you at now? I think you said you was in Bettendorf now, but I didn't write that down. Where you from? What do you got going on, man? How long you been here? How long you been an operator? How many firstborn do you have? How many secondborn? Dogs, cats, fish, anything that we can take and enjoy, maybe even come over and help you grow. Bring it on. KD0JNQ.
Well, as far as my life, I am 23 as of last Monday. Decided to move up to Davenport on a whim. Kind of don't regret it for a certain person in my life. As far as children, don't have any. Don't plan on having any for quite a while. Down here are some ankle biters, aside from the dog. Do have a cat, so take that what you will. Been a ham radio operator for well, I'm horrible at math, so we'll say since 2017. Other than that, not much really. I mean, I got a degree in business management, focused in marketing. Got a minor in emergency management, so the Aries director might find that interesting. I don't know if he'd be interested in me picking his brain at some point. But if I remember correctly, and my observations serve me well, August 1st at 7 p.m. is the club meeting at the Bettendorf Library, correct?
Yes, that's correct. And they're usually pretty prompt there. One of the board members is not real prompt half the time. But yeah, they're usually pretty prompt and ready to go at 7 o'clock.
Okay, QSL. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't believe I have anything going on next Monday around that time, so I might make a surprise appearance. But other than that, my occupation does include, and I'm wasting a college degree on this, as a bail bondsman. I own 2 bail bond offices in the state of Missouri, opening one up here in Iowa. And then I'm also, well, as people would say it, a bounty hunter. Don't get on the radio a whole lot, but I have all the channels in my radios for the event that I get bored while I'm working. And I can just hop on and say hello to anybody on any repeater I have programmed into it. Mostly a commercial fan, stay with Kenwood and Motorola quite a bit. Main radio is a Motorola XTS 5000, and then my backup is this Kenwood TK2312. Both radios I used whenever I was in Missouri because I volunteered on a fire department. trying to get into that up here, but it's hard to get a hold of Eldridge. So we'll see about it. But I'll turn it back over to you, KE0OUO.
All right. Sounding pretty good that way. Okay. Man, you've even got a lot of interesting things there that you're a part of. So anytime you need anything, you're welcome here. Just give me a call. We'll get you here, or answer phone calls, or get the answer over the phone. So you're more than welcome there. And to let you all know, Mike, I did post it on there again. We're back up and running here on YouTube. Just put in Steve Kiefer in there, and I should come up, or else BSR Radio Broadcasting. BSR Broadcasting, I think I come up under too. You're all welcome there. Today we've only got 2 left, so that's probably Mike and Mr. Trump. But I'd like to take and thank you for all your participation there too, because we've really been trying to get this to work. And I drop the ball quite often with the YouTube, but I think I've got it up there now. We may even try to find a different way to stream, not quite to YouTube, but maybe to Facebook, and see if we can't draw a few members there too. We've been just trying to come up with new things all the time to draw people. So thank you for coming in. We appreciate it, Andrew. It looked like we had all the check-ins we're going to have for tonight. So what we'll do is we'll just go to the swap and jab net real quick, because it's getting that time. Other people already got their nets going, and we don't want to take into their time too much. So let's see. How about it? Do we have anybody with anything buy, sell, or trade? KD0JNQ.
KE0UO, I'm going to be looking for anonymous, if I may.
You're looking for a what?
What? I'm going to be looking for something, if I may put it out there.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. That's what the swap and jab net's all about. You bring that in for the swap, and we'll see what we can do for you.
Yeah. Well, as of right now, I'm looking for a UHF XPS 5000 or a UHF D25 radio. Something in the XPS series of Motorola. That's what I've got the most programming software for, and that's what I use the most. So, as of right now, anything T25 and Motorola related, I'd greatly appreciate.
Okay, y'all caught that one, and I'm going to tell you what. Here's what you do. Motorola. Okay. Here's what you do. You just get either on here, and you get a hold of KE0OUO, or you can email me, and I'll try to get a hold of Andrew. If you want to, Andrew. My email address that I use for the net is let's see. Okay. All right. Got it. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. That I use for the net is KRIPKRANCH@gmail.com. It should say KripKRanch@gmail.com. If you leave me your number that way, not everybody needs to know it. You leave me your number, and we'll get you to whoever says that they've got the equipment. We may be able to talk to WRL, Dave, over in Milan. He may have what you need, because he deals with a lot of that. So you let me get a hold of him, or I'll find a way of making sure I can give you his phone number, and we'll get you that way. That sound cool, man?
QSL, sir, all works for me. All of my contact information is on QRZ. There's a website on there. Everything but my address is up to date. I actually need to get on there now that I think about it and update that address. So FCC and ARRL can send me some more fan mail. But everything sounds great.
All right. We'll see what I can come up with for you. Thanks for coming in, Andrew. We appreciate it. We'll look forward to hearing from you next week. All right. Well, I'm going to tell you what. It looks like we've got everything and everybody. So we'll open the frequency back up, because I know there's probably a couple of people out there chomping at the bit, wishing I'd hurry up and get done. So anyway, what we'll do is we'll give it back. It looks like the next part of the net will be at 146,475 simplex. So they'll be up there waiting. Hey, thanks y'all for coming in. Appreciate it. Man, I appreciate all your awesome comments because sometimes it's really hard to be Steve. And then sometimes it even gets a little harder. And then all of a sudden, you guys give me all the compliments that you do. And it seems like, hey, Steve really isn't that hard to be. So, anyway, thank you. Appreciate you coming in. We're going to return the repeater back to its regular intended use. And I'm going to say 7 and 3. Good night. From Net Control, KD0JNQ. We'll talk to you next week. Man, I'm going to tell you what. You guys are you're too cool. You're too cool.
Hey, Zero, you have a question out of curiosity for anybody who may know anything about the Rock Island repeater.
All right. I'm going to catch this one real quick. What's that, Andrew? What do you need to know about the Rock Island repeater?
The Rock Island repeater is still active. I tried to key it in with the listing code that's on repeater book, and I can't seem to get anything. So I was just curious if anybody knew of a different PL zone or a different frequency that it might be on.
That's all part of this gentleman I got to talk to. Last I knew, he was moving the repeater to another corner of that building. So I'm not really sure if he's got it going yet. Let me get with Dave and see what he's got going on, because you're not the only one who's asked. I've had a few other people ask too. Roger?
QSL, sir. Yeah, no, I was just walking around and I tried it on the, because I usually walk from Davenport to Bettendorf and back, you know, just as a little exercise along the bike trail on, you know, on the front of the river. But I was trying to hit it not too terribly long ago, and I had it in my mobile as well, and I couldn't hit it, so I was thinking, okay, maybe it's just offline. So I took it out of the radios for now. But, now, just out of curiosity, curious as if I put something in wrong.
No, I think Dave still has it going, but there's nothing hooked to it. It's on the Fusion side of life. I don't think he's put it down on the FM side. I'm not sure if Tom or anybody's out here listening. If there's anybody with the Quad City Radio Group, is there anybody out there, KD0JNQ, just to give us a little bit of information on this? One more time. Is there anybody out there, Frank, or I can't remember Frank or anybody's call signs right now. So is there anybody out there with the Quad City Radio Group that would know what's going on with the 775? KD0JNQ. I'll tell you what, I got to call Dave and talk to him anyway about a couple of things. So on that one, that's going to be the only way I know to take care of it. Roger?
Yeah, it's clear, sir. I definitely appreciate you coming back. I'll let you get back to what you were doing, and I'm going to get back on this trail. KU0OUO.
All right. And like I say, you can get a hold of me anytime. You can stop over here at the house or whatever it is. I've had a lot of people stop over here over the time. So you're more than welcome. Come on over and sit down and talk. Appreciate it. Whatever it is. KD0JNQ is 7 and 3. Good night.
AA9, PSY, test.
Well, something tells me we've got a new operator out there. How you doing? I only caught a KY9, I believe it was. Bring it back again there, sir. All you got to do is give me your call sign. Okay, KD0JNQ monitoring. All right, well, I'm going to tell you guys what. I'm going to shut this thing on down since we got off the air now.
KB0WWM, are you still out there, Steve?
Yeah, KD0JNQ. I'm here. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, this is Tom. My batteries are pretty low, so I got to be short. But I'm putting up a ham tower at my house. It's got hinged base on it, and I've got a pulley apparatus rigged up to raise and lower it. But I've got bent. My tower has got some